Wow, that's so cool. You know, these little towns, there are always little hidden gems everywhere. This is definitely one of them.
This little town has so much history and so much beauty, like the waterfall behind me.
We are here in historic Richmond. We got a lot of really cool things lined up, including a little tour of the history of it, as well as a waterfall in Indiana. Isn't that crazy? But we're really pumped. We got Moose in the van, so let's go get him. Hey, sir! On this site, there's a few things interesting that happen. So first of all, this is actually the site of the very first toll gate in Indiana. Wow, everybody loves those, right? But it stood right around this area. And second of all, this is where the old Trails Road came, and it went from Baltimore and Maryland all the way through to California, and it actually connected with the Santa Fe Trail that we were on way long ago in the summer. So it's kind of crazy that our whole time here is kind of coming back together. But it comes right here through Richmond and would continue on all the way through all these states, and they actually have one of these statues on all of the old trails along the way, which is pretty crazy.
I don't know much about history or the statue, but I do know that these flowers are beautiful.
So one more thing, if you're not super into history here, they have a frisbee golf course, so if you love to froth.
Frisbee-based competitions.
Are you kidding? I started the main frisbee golf club at Cornell, where I went to college. I live to froth.
Lead off with that.
This is a great place you can come and do it. It's a really nice open area.
Now for something I especially will love. Let's go. So we are in the same park as that statue a little bit ago. We're at the Rose Garden in the other side of the park, so let's go check it out. So my favorite flower are yellow daisies. I'm just loving them. They're beautiful. They've always been my favorite kind of flower, so just can't beat them.
And you got some carnations down here,
I know.
huh? So this sculpture back here is actually a symbol of the Rose City partnership between here and little old Richmond, Indiana, and Zweibrücken, Germany. If you can get a look at that, I don't know how to pronounce it, maybe Zweibrücken. Wow, that's so cool. You know, these little towns, there are always little hidden gems everywhere. This is definitely one of them. So you might have noticed an absence of Moose, and that's because it's a little warm out here today, so we didn't want to take him out there. And between his love of flowers and just kind of running around like a crazy man, we figured maybe the rose garden wasn't the best place. We can see him sniffing a little too close to roses and getting a thorn up his nose. But so that's why he wasn't there. But he's on us with our next adventure, which is going to be super awesome. So let's go. we have stopped here at the Indiana Football Hall of Fame thinking we were going to be able to walk through it, but we forgot it's Sunday. It's open Tuesday through Friday. You can come through and we'll check out all of Indiana's famous football players, coaches, and things like that. Now, unsurprisingly, it does not get as much funding as the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame, which you're going to see come Friday, but it is still really cool what I've seen on the inside. Definitely come and check it out if you come Tuesday through Friday. For our very last little adventure here in Richmond, we're gonna go on a tiny, I wouldn't call it a hike, but a tiny trail that'll take us to the waterfalls. Again, who would have thought that there's waterfalls here in Richmond? But let's go check them out. Come on. So here at the Thistle Falls, and we don't know how to pronounce it. What's really crazy is this is a man-made waterfall. A man with one of his brothers and a farm team came here and dammed up the river and changed the course of it to go over this cliff. And by doing that, they actually created hydroelectric power for a sawmill. And then they used that for a long time, and now all that's left is this beautiful waterfall for people to come and enjoy. So as beautiful as it is, what's really cool is that this is during a day where we don't really have much rain lately. So if you come right after it rains, more than likely this is just gonna be gushing with water, and that'd be something really cool to see. But you can come and get out and play in the water and things like that. We just don't feel like dealing with that in the van, so we're gonna head on back.
Our time here in Richmond has sadly come to an end. This little town has so much history and so much beauty, like the waterfall behind me. We were so surprised in every little inch of this town. We will definitely come back. It's about an hour from where we live for college, so a really great day trip. Anyway, you guys will not want to miss our next video on Friday. It's another great little town, so join us then.
So at this site in wow, great way to start off, huh?